Hi, Mr. Van Kaplan here. Today we're going to look at Revit. We're actually going to draw our classroom. So we're going to hit New, and we're going to choose an Imperial architectural template. And if you remember the other day, we were using interior walls. This room is actually built out of concrete blocks. So when we do a wall, we're going to use a different type today. So we're going to click Wall. Your default is a basic wall, generic 8-inch. Okay. We're going to use a generic 12-inch masonry. Okay. And we're going to start in the back part of the room, and we're going to make it 36 foot 6 inches. So let me zoom in here. Remember, keep everything inside your 4 cameras. Okay. And we're going to get that to 36.6. And this room's actually got a bump out, so I'm not going to do this side yet. So I'm going to right click and hit cancel. And I'm going to come over to this wall. It stays on that wall tool. For this side, I'm going to come up 23 foot 6 inches. Okay. And then I'm going to put this bump in. So I'm just right clicking cancel to get off that where it stays attached. Sorry about that. So we want to get it attached here. We're going to come up 20 feet. Zoom in there where you can see. So 20 feet. I'm going to come out 2 foot 6 inches. I'm going to go up till it lines up there and then close the room off. Okay. So now I've got the dimensions of the room. I've got this bump out, we would call it. If you want to move things, if you click and hold your trackball and move your mouse, it'll move things around where you can see better. The next thing we want to add a door. For houses, you use residential doors. So you're going to click Door, Load Family. I always go back and double click Imperial Library, find doors. This time we're going to use Commercial. And if you start looking through them, you'll find the one that looks exactly like the door in our room. Door Passage Single Vision Light. We're going to choose that. And then we want it to be 36 feet wide by 84 foot tall, or 3 foot wide by 7 feet tall. Click that and hit OK. And we're going to place the door. Okay, I'm going to get as close to that corner as possible. I'm going to right click and hit cancel. And I'm going to modify this door. The door actually opens to the hallway. So I'm going to flip it the way it faces. And then it opens towards the lockers. So I'm going to flip it that way as well. And now it looks exactly like the door that we have. Okay, so right click cancel to get off that. And now nothing's lit up, so I don't have any default tools. Next, we're going to add a couple of windows in the classroom. So I'm going to hit window. Their default one is actually pretty good for what we're doing. Here it says it's 36 inches by 48. If you click this down arrow, it has a variety of sizes and a couple of basic windows. I'm going to do 36 inches by 72 inches. And we're going to get it kind of close to that back wall here. And then there's one behind my desk also in the room. So we're going to put that there. So now we've got the door and 2 windows. The next thing I want to show you how to place are some components. Okay, so we're going to go Component, Load Family. Again, we've got to get back on Imperial Library. And then we're going to go to Furniture, Tables. Okay, we've got a desk. We'll use that later for the teacher desk. We want this rectangular table. It's most similar to what we have in the classroom. So I'm going to hit open. And now that's 6 feet wide by 30 feet. Our tables are actually 5 feet. So let's see if they have them that size. And they've got a 60 by 48, which is a little bit wider than ours. And then they've got a 36 by 36. So let's switch to the 60 by 48. Maybe not. We'll do the 72 by 30. Sorry about that. And in the front row, they are directly against the wall, kind of behind this bump out. With them being a little bit wider, we may not get to put all of them in here. So we're going to let's put 4 in the front row. You can make them touching. And then in the back row, you've got it the same way. You've got 4 as well. There is a little gap between them. And then in the back row, let's put 4 more. And they're against the wall. In the back and the front row. We'll move that front one. Okay, I'm only going to put 4 because I want to leave room for my desk. With those tables being a foot wider than normal, that's what we're going to do. So you right click and hit cancel to get off of that. You hit component again, and anything you've loaded into your file will be here. So our tables are there. A desk is up there. And then as we add more things, when we put chairs in. So let's get a teacher's desk there, 72 by 36. And let's put it over here on this side of the room. It's up against the wall. Like so. And right click and hit cancel to get off of that. So now we've got our tables, we've got our doors, windows, and the teacher desk. Let's put some chairs in. So component, load family. Go back to Imperial Library. This time we want to look at furniture, seating, and think of what best matches it. Those look good for the teacher's desk. We used to have rolling chairs in here and we got rid of those. Let's put these just to practice. So we're going to use chair desk, hit open. And we're going to put 2 at each table. I don't know why that second one's not showing up. Let's try this. Okay, just kind of place them. You can place them out here and move them in later too. Let's see if that works better. Okay, so right click and hit cancel to get off of that. Okay, and they're facing the right way. If they ever aren't facing the right way, you can hit the space bar to spin them around. And you can tell we're running out of room for our cabinets. Okay, with these tables being a little bit wider. Honestly, I probably need to move that front row up some. And I still need 2 more chairs. So I'm going to hit component. Actually, I need 4 more. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're going to move those chairs around. And the good thing about Revit, it's easy to get in here and modify stuff. I might have to move these tables up a lot because I want to get some cabinets in here as well. So you can go back in and edit that, get it kind of how you like. We're just practicing here. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're learning the basics. And I'm going to show you where you can find some cabinets as well. Obviously, I'm going to move all this up. Again, you get it how you like it, where you think it looks best. Lose those chairs. Let's do that. Okay, the next thing we want to do, we're going to put some cabinets in here. We've got a brown one on the back side of the room, and then a black one back there by the air conditioning unit. Okay, so we're going to go to architecture, component, load family. I want to say this is under storage, so go back to Imperial Library. Furniture storage, my fault. Furniture. storage. And we're going to look through here and see if we can find something similar. That one looks pretty good. So cabinet storage. We'll put one here and one here for now. And I'm going to have to move some chairs so I can make it fit in the room. Okay, one of them's going to go back here. And then this one, if you click on it and hit the space bar, it's not flipping it around. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to rotate a feature. Click on it. Click this circle button that says rotate. Start it here. I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees. Right click cancel. And then I'm going to drag that back there. Close so I can get it. And then now we've got the cabinets, the chairs, the teacher desk. Let's look at a 3D view really quick. You got a view, 3D view. And their default is 20-foot ceilings. I'll show you how to change that in a future video. We'll put some floors in as well. Looking around, this cabinet's backwards. So I'm going to click it, hit the space bar, and now it's facing forwards. See if we can see in there really good. There we go. Okay, so we've got our tables, we've got that. Let's see if we can see that teacher's desk. It's backwards too. See if the space bar flips it. It does it 90 degrees like we wanted the cabinets. Okay. And we're going to put that desk that way. And go in and add a teacher's chair, and we'll be good with that. One thing I noticed, those windows are really low to the ground. Okay, in a future time, we'll change this and move them up. I'll show you how to do that in the next video. But you can see we've got the concrete block walls. In the next video, we'll change the ceilings, and we will move those windows up. So do a file, save as. File, save as. We always want to save it as a project. And let's see where I can put this. Desktop. You've got your own file or folder. I'm going to put mine in green architecture. I'm going to say classroom 2023. Save. And that's it for this video.